The Sagas of Icelanders, also known as family sagas, are prose narratives mostly based on historical events that mostly took place in Iceland in the 9th, 10th, and early 11th centuries, during the so-called Saga Age. They are the best-known specimens of Icelandic literature. They are focused on history, especially genealogical and family history. They reflect the struggle and conflict that arose within the societies of the early generations of Icelandic settlers. Eventually, many of Icelandic sagas were recorded mostly in the 13th and 14th centuries. The authors, or rather recorders of these sagas, are unknown. One Eagle Saga is believed by some scholars to have been written by Snorri Sturluson, a descendant of the saga's hero, but this remains uncertain. The standard modern edition of Icelandic sagas is known as Íslensk fornrén. List of the Sagas of Icelanders. Bandamanna Saga, Bandamanna Saga, Bartha Saga, Snæfell Sass, Bjarna Saga, Hidólakappa, Droplaugasona Saga, Eagle Saga, Skalla Grimsna, Eagle Saga, Eric Saga, Ráða Saga of Eric the Red, Bigja Saga, Færeyinga Saga, Finnboga Saga, Rama, Flottsdæla Saga, Flóamanna Saga, Fostbroithra Saga, Gísla Saga, Sursna of an outlaw poet, Gísla Saga, Grettis Saga, Grænlendinga Saga, Greenland Saga, Gullthori Saga, Gunnar's Saga, Keldunups Fifles, Gunnlaug Saga, Ormstungu, Halfða Saga, Halfða Saga, Okahome Vidja, Havartha Saga is Firthings, the Saga of Havartha of Isafjortha, Hyðarvíga Saga, Áinkul Saga, Hrana Saga Áwings, Henshnafthori Saga, Kianasinga Saga, Cormac Saga, Krokaref Saga, Laurentius Saga, Laxdæla Saga, Josvetninga Saga, Njal Saga, Reykdæla Saga, Okviga Skutu, Svafdæla Saga, Vala Ljot Saga, the Vatnsdæla Saga, Viga Glums Saga, Viglundar Saga, Vanfathinga Saga, Thorstein Saga, Hvita, Thorstein Saga, Sithuhalsna, Thorda Saga, Al-Uz, Ulkofra Saga, Gaukur Saga, a lost saga. The Saga of Gaukur Stong is believed to have existed but is now considered lost. The saga, set in the anthology of sagas known as Motheruvallabok between Njal Saga and Eagle's Saga, Skalla Grimsna, tells of a man named Gaukur Trandilsson who lived in the 10th century. Gaukur is mentioned in chapter 26 of Njal Saga. Icelandic professor and poet John Helgason managed to decipher a line that read, "Let Trandilsson's story be written here. I'm told that Grimm knows it." However, the story was never put to paper. The Grimm mentioned in the manuscript is believed to have been Grimur Thorsteinsson, knight and governor. Gaukur is reported to have been an exceptionally brave and gentle man. He was the foster brother of Asgrimur. However, it is said that he had a falling out with his foster brother, who ultimately killed him. Gaukur must have been a well-known figure in Icelandic folklore, as he is mentioned in not only Njal Saga but also the Icelandic Drapa, a poem about the Icelandic heroes. He is also mentioned on a tomb in the Orkney Islands, where a runic inscription translates to, "These runes were carved by the man who was the most knowledgeable of runes in the west of the sea, using the axe that belonged to Gaukur Trandilsson in the south of the land." The south of the land refers to Iceland. Explanations for saga writing. Icelanders produced a high volume of literature relative to the size of the population. Historians have proposed various theories for the high volume of saga writing. The unique nature of the political system of the Icelandic Commonwealth created incentives for aristocrats to produce literature. Because new principalities lacked internal cohesion, a leader typically produced sagas to create or enhance amongst his subjects or followers a feeling of solidarity and common identity by emphasizing the common history and legends. Leaders from old and established principalities did not produce any sagas, as they were already cohesive political units. The production of literature was a way for chieftains to create and maintain social differentiation between them and the rest of the population. Later saga writing was motivated by the desire of the Icelandic aristocracy to maintain or reconnect links with the Nordic countries by tracing the ancestry of Icelandic aristocrats to well-known kings and heroes, to which the contemporary Nordic kings could also trace their origins.